Okay, so next to me right now, I'm just going to change the visual so we can see us properly, but next to me right now is the founder of Brighton Music Conference himself. Welcome to the Ideal Club World, Jon. How are you?
You can hear by my voice very croaky. It's been a very good weekend so far.
Yeah, I think everybody's voice is now starting to fail, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of talking involved.
Yeah, mine is as well. So yes, we have Jon OO Fleming. He is at Jon OO Fleming with one M, isn't it?
Just one M.
Just
yes.
one M on Twitter. So please tweet him now. Let him know how you're liking the Brighton Music Conference coverage. So tell us, how did this whole vision happen?
I've been asking myself that.
Going, what am I crazy? Why did I do it?
Well, I'm known for a guy that I've written many tutorials for magazines and I give help, and I've always been known for that. But then I've got another side of me for ranting, trying to fix the world.
Yeah, well, I'm good at ranting. I like a lot of ranting on the radio as well.
Yeah. The trouble is when you know it's on the internet, you're pressing send, and then you get the afterfall from it. But I'm only passionate because I see things which are wrong with the scene, and I'm just trying to help the next generation and give them advice.
There has been a lot wrong with the scene in the last few years.
There has, and
I agree.
I've noticed you can rant and you can rant, but at the end of the day, I thought, right, stop my ranting. Let's actually do something about it.
Do something, yeah.
So it was a big, long-winded conversation. Talking about how I could fix the world as usual, and then suddenly it became reality when I was faced with my partners of Brighton Music Conference, who actually put on conferences. They do eco conferences, golf conferences, and then we had the conversations of saying, look, I've got this wacky idea, you've got the infrastructure, what do you think about it? And then it was just a magic massive moment, happy moment, and we said, let's do this.
It's amazing that it hasn't been done before. You know, how many times have we all been to Miami? We've done IDE, we've done Ibiza, and at the end of the day, UK has always been at the forefront of dance music. So why the hell it ever took us this long
to
actually do a music conference?
I've no idea, and that penny drop moment didn't really happen. It was just pure me wanting to give educational tools and help the next generation, which did turn into this huge big conference.
And hats off to you, because I know the kind of work that is involved as well.
It's been 3 years of a lot of hard work to get to this stage, and like as you can see, and everyone's saying, when we did it, we wanted to do it right and professionally. We didn't want to mess around, with a small hotel, and if things go wrong and people walk away with not a good experience.
Yeah.
And then I think we've nailed it. We've had so many big industry players, big important people saying, Jon, this is brilliant. We weren't expecting this, and the venue, just everything.
It has been absolutely great, and it's a wonderful venue, and Brighton's a great place to do it as well.
Oh, completely. It's my home as well. I know I'm patriotic because it's my home, but Brighton actually lent itself for this kind of conference, and people from all around the UK desperately always make an excuse just to get away to a seaside town for a weekend.
Exactly. So it is a real hub of art and culture, isn't it? But just a bit removed from London, because if you do something in London, you're very much lost as well in right in the middle of London. And people think that maybe you should do a UK conference here, but it's much nicer to be at the seaside.
Exactly. I've been talking to many people here, and not only they loving the conference, but they're loving Brighton City. Like some guys from Sheffield, from Newcastle, and they said we've never been here and they can't believe how lovely it is down here. So
I recently moved here. Actually, I only moved here a year ago. I was originally from Essex. That's where I started up the station. But my boyfriend Walter Wall, he's from Brighton, and so that's what's got me here, and I'm very happy to be here, out of Towie-land, back into Brighton.
So you must have had that experience when you came to the city for the first time, saying, wow, I didn't quite realise this existed in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said that Brighton is as close as you get to Ibiza in the UK. It is Ibiza, that's what my boyfriend calls it.
There we go.
So tell us more about what's going on for the rest of the day, and what else have you got planned, and anything else any insider gossip you can tell us about? Or?
Well, I'm going to try and work on getting my voice back.
That's never going to happen, Jon.
It's not going to happen. It's kind of deteriorating as the day goes on.
Fighting a losing battle on that one.
But I'm going to see myself on the screen in a minute, because I was involved in that documentary. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
That's okay. It's like a kind of a weird kind of world.
There's so much going on. I get distracted all the time.
And you're in front of yourself there as well. So it's like you're on that screen and you're on that screen and you're everywhere. It could be worse, though, right?
But yesterday was the main conference for the industry. But I mean, what I wanted to achieve, I saw a disconnect within the industry, or these various seminars or expos. And when I remember being a kid, they were all together, and you want to go from looking at the new equipment, the new tools for you as a label or a record producer, but then you want to go and have a conversation with the industry to see what they're saying.
Yeah.
And then you want to walk home with an address book full of new contacts that you've got. So I brought all those parts together, all in this venue, so you can do exactly that. And that's what everybody is loving. They're saying it's brilliant. I'm rubbing shoulders with big A-list DJs, with label owners, and I'm actually speaking to them. I've never been able to do that.
It's much more compact here. Everybody, you're closer to the public than often at these conferences. All the VIPs, all the industry people will be in a room separated from everybody else, and they don't actually get to connect with the public.
Yeah, completely.
And and that's what's attractive for the other, people coming to the exhibition and everything, to be able to see the big names and be able to network. We don't have the chance to.
Because that disconnect has been definitely happening over the years, because
the superstar DJ
and you can't get close to them, and it's become about, as Chad Jackson just waved to him, it's become about the parties and the events, and the public generally can't get in the parties, and it's frustrating for them. There's a massive horde of people outside, but if you do manage to get in the club, everything's roped off in the VIP area, and you can just see them in the distance.
So Miami's a nightmare for that. I've given up on Miami a few years ago myself.
Situations like that, you're not gaining anything from it. If you've invested to buy an expensive flight, the hotel prices are really expensive, and you come back with nothing, are you going to go back and do it again?
Done.
You don't get anything done, and I think the industry's got very serious now, and people do take their careers very seriously, and that's what we wanted with this. As everyone's saying already, the master classes, the tutorials, the seminars, we are giving the next generation the tools to enhance them to be able to carry on this lovely industry that we know.
That's right, and it is a serious business these days. Gone are the days from 25 years ago, then we were all just having a laugh and playing at a party down the road. It is big business in every way nowadays.
Oh, completely. We just winged it. I don't know how we all survived back then, but now you have to be professional. You can't just wing it. Exactly. And then it's also giving real life stories, like we had with me and Dave Seaman yesterday, of how we got the gigs, how we generated our own gigs, how to do it, because there was a little bit of an X Factor mentality today, where you get a romantic story of one guy who'll release a track.
A little bit of an X Factor mentality.
A big bit. But they'll see this one guy, it is a romantic story, he suddenly becomes on the worldwide stage touring. So everyone copies what he did. So you just get thousands of people doing the same thing.
Thousands of sheep.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And they can't understand why their careers haven't taken off. And we're saying, look, this is real life stories. And it's from people that are still sustaining a healthy career today. And this is how we did it. We're telling you our secrets, how we did it. If you do the same, you can be successful.
And that's such an important role. I totally agree with the fact that it is our job as the slightly older generation of the music industry to pass on what we know and to be able to educate, so that it does get better and it does come through for them, because there is a lot of miscommunication online, and people not really knowing how to do things and thinking they can do everything for free.
Yeah, completely.
And all of these kind of things, and experience counts. And I've learned so much from other people, listening to their experiences and learning from their knowledge, to be able to pass that on. And
I was fortunate, to have my wonderful career that I've got today. And it was because of the people before me laid the foundation for the wonderful career that I've had. And I'm thankful to those people that took time to speak to me and give me the information. That's what I feel now. I want to give the next generation those tools and lay more foundation for them to keep this scene going and enjoy it just as much as I had.
Yeah, and give it back its vibrance.
Yeah, completely.
That's exactly what we need. Well, thank you very much, Jon, and thank you for having the Ideal Club World here.
No.
We've absolutely loved it. We're really enjoying
it. Brilliant. You've enjoyed yourself, have you?
Yeah, it's been absolutely great. We're up on 2 channels. We've got Atomic Hooligan and Savage, DJ Pierre, Sonny Walton and Seamus Hardy playing upstairs in a little while.
Brilliant.
So that's going to be good. So
packed afternoon.
Thank you very much.
And if anyone didn't come this year, you're silly. Come to next year.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be hammering it for you.
Good man.
Yeah, thank you very much and congratulations and well done.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You deserve a holiday next week.
Yeah, definitely. I will do.
Thank you very much, Jon. See you later.
Ideal Club World live from the BMC.